Good morning, Colorado. Welcome to a Hump Day edition of Local Biz Buzz. I'm your host, Larry Hers, and today in studio, we are having a sausage fest with Belfiore sausage from Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Gino and Carmen, welcome.
Thank you for having us.
Brought the energy there,
yes,
didn't I?
very good, very good.
It's pretty good for 9 in the morning. What? Sausage fest?
Oh, okay.
Same thing. Yeah.
I'm going to get fired for either one. Sausage party. HR is actually here right now. Am I in trouble for that?
Yes.
Yeah, you should be quiet on that. Who's going to give me a little history of your company?
So Belfiore's is a small Italian deli, family run in Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
What's the exact address?
5820 West 38th Avenue.
Okay.
It's been around over 70 years. We make fresh sausage by hand every day. It's all natural. There's no preservatives. There's no fillers. There's no water or any garbage. All that's in there is pork, salt, and spices.
So,
Classic.
is it in the same location for 70 years?
No, it moved once.
Okay.
So it's just a little further down. 38th
Always in
Avenue.
Wheat Ridge, though?
It was in North Denver before it was
Okay.
in Wheat Ridge. Yeah.
And who was the original owner? And give us a little history of the lineage of it.
Yeah, so a guy named Chick Belfiore started it back in
Okay.
the 60s. And I'm actually the fourth owner, but the recipe has transferred down to all the owners. So it's actually the same sausage that was made from the original owner.
It's amazing how North Denver is like sausage capital of Colorado,
Oh, yeah.
isn't it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And where'd you guys grow up?
I actually grew up in Wheat Ridge. I'm a native.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a transplant. I grew up in the South, but I've been here for almost 12 years. Yeah.
And how long you two been married?
7.
Six-
Going on 7.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Like 100 years, I don't know.
38, something like that.
But we did meet with the sausage. So.
Oh, hey now.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta hear that story.
Well, I was actually doing a wine tasting at a local winery. I was selling dried sausage, which is one of our specialties. And Carmen came through the line, and I asked her if she would like some hot sausage for her mouth.
Jesus Christ.
And she laughed.
This is
So-
PG.
So
It's
that's
a great pickup line,
Yeah,
though.
it's never to be
Here
repeated.
we
You
go.
know, so-
It worked like
and
a
it
charm.
worked. And it worked. And here we
Apparently
are.
she liked your sausage.
Yeah, 40 years later, here we are.
You'll see. You'll like it too.
Man, it's getting hot in here. All right, we got a lot of food to talk about.
Yes, we do.
Where should we start? I don't know, this is close to the dot. Let's talk about these guys right here.
Okay, so those are pizzelles. Those are a thin Italian cookie that they're anise flavored. We actually make different flavors seasonally, but we make the anise ones year round. And that recipe is over 100 years old.
Wow.
We got that recipe from the previous owner that I bought it from. That was her grandmother's recipe. So we've been making those since day one. They're super light, super flaky, and very, very not bad for you.
Very, very not
Butter,
bad for
flour, and sugar. What else can you go wrong, you know?
it. And it's a cookie.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
do anything with it? Like, do you make...
No, just eat it.
eat it?
Yeah, you just eat them.
Okay.
They're really popular in the Italian community, and ours are unique because a lot of places you'll find thicker, like kind of cakier, breadier pizzelles, but ours are really thin and crispy, and people seem to like that a lot.
Awesome. And we got a little charcuterie?
Yeah, so in addition to the sausage, we've got some specialty deli items, some grocery items, but we kind of specialize in finding things that you can't get at regular
you're not
grocery
making
stores.
any of this.
Right, well, we actually make the olive salad and the Lupini Beans in-house.
I've never heard of a lupini bean. What is it?
Lupini Beans, just like a little antipasto, kind of old school Italian thing. They've got a wax coating on them and you pop them in your mouth. Actually, my sister and I used to shoot them at each other across the table when we were young. But it's just kind of a old tradition. You warm me up before you have some supper or something, you know?
Yeah.
And so you sell these trays at the
Sure,
shop?
yeah, absolutely.
How much would a tray like this go for?
That one there is about $35.
And
That's calabrese salami. That's a imported spicy
oh,
salami.
too good. I had to eat one.
That's
It's so
that's
good.
imported mortadella on the other side.
All right.
This is a finocchiona, which is a fennel spiced salami.
Alright.
And then the cube cheese is a imported aged provolone. That is the
Oh.
funkiest, best cheese we have.
That was freaking delicious.
Oh, yeah,
I'm glad I went for that.
that's a winner.
I usually don't eat during the show, but I couldn't resist. Let's jump into some lasagnas.
Okay, so lasagnas is another thing we do at the store is we make pans of food or items that you can take home and cook, like lasagna. We do meatballs, soup, sauces. We make ravioli, by hand.
And were you doing this before the pandemic as well? Or was
Yes,
this
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been doing all this since we started. So basically, you can take a pan of food home, cook it. So we do the hard part for you. We put it all together, and we make it all from scratch, all by hand, all in-house.
Yeah.
Not making the noodles too.
No, we're not making the
Okay.
lasagna noodles, but we do make
Right, that's
pasta
crazy.
from scratch. We make ravioli,
dough,
gnocchi, pizza
And you
dough.
sell half trays and full trays?
Half trays. We do a full tray if you order it, and then we've got an even smaller one than this, like a half of that size.
It's like 2 serving, 4 serving, and like
Okay.
8 to 10.
And what's in your vegetarian lasagna?
That's just sautéed spinach.
Okay. And what kind of meats are you using in your lasagna?
We make our house-made sausage and meatball in there.
Sausage
and
and
3
meatball.
cheeses, ricotta, Romano, and mozzarella,
Okay.
and then our house-made sauce.
And since we're on that theme, let's talk about your balls.
Never get tired of that.
Just keep it going.
So yeah, I mean, we make those fresh in-house. Those are half pork, half beef, fresh parsley, pecorino romano. Pretty light on the breadcrumbs. We don't like them too bready and thick. But those, I mean, those move out the door. We were making those 3 or 4 times a week. It's pretty.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a little mac and cheese?
Yeah, so that's our little version of Italian mac and cheese. We use orchetti pasta, mascarpone, pecorino romano, mozzarella, heavy cream. It's
That sounds interesting.
It's a diet dish, absolutely.
Yeah.
Little known trivia. What does orchiette mean?
Little ear,
Yeah, it's pig's ears, right?
pig's ear. Okay.
Now on to the main attraction.
Yes, this is the
Let's talk about your sausage.
claim to fame here.
Does that all fit that way? Okay. All right, let's talk about what we got. That's the dried.
Yeah, that's our soon-to-be world-famous dried sausage. So
Okay.
that we make in-house, we cure it in-house. So we hang it in our walk-in. It takes about 27 to 30 days to cure all the way. And then it's ready to eat. You can slice it just like pepperoni. It's a nice little appetizer with some cheese and red wine or beer, watching a game. But that's actually our extra hot sausage that we cure. So that's a little bit spicier than the stuff we sell every day.
Okay, this one?
That is an Argentinian Chorizo. So in addition to the Italian sausage, we make specialty sausages. And I got that recipe from an Argentinian man who was looking for someone to make this sausage for his food truck. So he was shopping around and he apparently couldn't find anybody to make it, but he brought the recipe into me. And when I saw the recipe, the second ingredient was ground bacon. So I was instantly sold. Like, of course I'll make that. I didn't even look at the rest
And
of it.
is his food truck still around? Are you still
No,
making it for him?
they've since gone out of business, but I've been making that for about 10 years now.
It's one
I've
of our
never-
most popular.
That's the only other sausage we make year-round besides the Italian, unless you order it special.
Okay. And then is that a different one?
Yeah, so that's our mild Italian sausage. We make that fresh every morning, and then the other one's our hot Italian sausage. So that's
Okay.
the it's over 70-year-old Italian recipe, just different variances of heat. There's just a little more red pepper in the hot sausage.
All right, and that's the same sausage.
Yeah,
Just,
yeah.
Okay. We miss anything? No.
I think that's all we brought. We definitely have more, but you know, our car's only so big.
This is plenty. So what's the website?
The website? Go ahead.
Sorry,
No, that's you.
BelfioreItalian.com.
And what are your hours?
10 to 6, Tuesday through Saturday.
Okay. And doing any delivery?
Well,
They're like, nah, we don't want to.
No.
do that.
Yeah, I mean, we have when the pandemic started, we would do curbside and delivery within a reasonable time and area.
And are you in any stores, or just they have to come to you to come get it?
Retail, we're the only place. We do service some restaurants. We sell to a couple wineries, a couple pizza places, a few restaurants.
Any
use our sausage.
you want to name? Or?
Oh yeah, Three Sons Italian Restaurant.
About 3 Sons.
Mama Sanino's is right in the same
Yeah.
building as us. They use our sausage. Benny Blanco's Pizza.
Great.
Both Sparrow Winery and Balistreri Winery use
Yeah.
our sausage.
basic needs.
Good places.
Basic Needs
And
Pizza is a
Golden.
food truck and a restaurant. Eat in Broomfield, the breakfast place.
That
They
place is
they use our
amazing.
they use our
Breakfast Inn.
chorizo. That's
Mhm.
our chorizo there. There's more.
Well, that's a pretty good name dropping.
Yeah.
I figure why not give
Yeah.
them.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
They're giving you some business.
Sure,
Give them a
sure.
shout out.
We love them all.
All right, what sausage should I have?
Start with the mild, I'd say,
Okay.
which is starter kit.
Normally I'd say let's eat, but I'm gonna eat all your sausage. That's fantastic. Okay, now just one or that one?
I'd go hot and then chorizo, just because the bacon kind of takes
Okay.
over.
Reason why I don't eat on the show, because then I have to talk with my mouth full. It's really not cool. Not too spicy, but it's getting me now.
Yeah,
Delicious.
it's definitely not going to take your head off. Just kind of gets your attention.
All right, and that's going to be my last bite. So, pleasure to meet you two. Thanks for coming in.
You too. Thank
Sausage
you
is
for having
awesome.
Thanks for having us.
Tell them where you're at again.
5820 West 38th Avenue, Wheat Ridge, Colorado.
Belfiore, right?
Belfiore
Belfiore Italian
Italian.
sausage. Yep.
Awesome. I'm going to have like a little double helping of that. We'll see you today at 11:30 for What's for Lunch. We have tables on Kearney coming in. Let's eat some sausage. Oh, dude. Come on.
That was really
That was the best.
Yeah, that was